If you have ever had the thought, maybe I'm never going to find love, this message is for you. Because today I'm going to prove to you why it's never too late to find love. Stay tuned. Hey there, my name is Mat Boggs, and I am the founder of the Love and Relationship Division of the Brave Thinking Institute. And if you're not a member of this community, take a moment, click the subscribe button, click that little bell, because every week we bring you content to empower you in your love life and create a life you absolutely love living. Now, we actually just wrapped a live event, virtual event that we were producing. I was co-leading this with my mom, Mary Morrissey, and we had over 3,000 people from 111 countries tuned in from around the world. And one woman in particular signed up for a coaching program, and it totally inspired me. This woman was in her 80s, and she said, look, I'm not done yet, and I'm tired waiting. If I'm still breathing, God's got more in store for me, and I'm ready to build my dream. And I love that. It totally inspired me. And so if there's any part of you that feels like, oh, maybe it's just not in the cards for me in this lifetime to have love, let me tell you this. Your history does not determine your destiny. And I'm going to prove it to you in this video. One of my clients named Marianne came through a program I do called Manifest Your Man. Now, Marianne was in her 70s. Marianne was a nun for many, many decades. And she retired as a nun and felt this loneliness, felt this calling to really have partnership and to have love in her life and to have a companion in her life. And she didn't know what she was doing regarding dating. She had never dated. She'd never been with a man. She had a brace on her leg. She didn't feel sexy. And so she began to go through the Manifest Your Man process. And one of the beliefs she had to overcome was that love could be possible for her in her 70s. And so the first thing that we did was we helped her understand the cause of results. And so I'm going to show you this formula. And there's going to be a part of you that resonates with the truth of this formula. And so here's how this formula works. All results begin as a thought, right? The clothes on your back first started as a thought in the mind of the designer before they became the clothes. The car that you're driving first started as a thought in the mind of the engineer before it became a car. Now, those thoughts cause our emotions. And you know this. When you think scary thoughts, your heart beats fast and you feel scared. When you think embarrassed thoughts, your cheeks get red. Literally, the cells change, secrete, your cheeks get red, and you'll feel this embarrassed feeling. If you're feeling happy, you'll naturally smile. Those feelings by law must be expressed into your actions. So when you're feeling depressed or discouraged, you take different action than when you're feeling confident and energized. And it's your actions that produce your results. This is what we call the law of cause and effect. Your thoughts cause your feelings, feelings cause your actions, actions cause your results. And yet most people live backwards. Most people look at their results and they say, that's the cause of my circumstances, these results. I don't have what I want because there's no good men in my town. I don't have what I want because I'm too old. They look at their results and they call that the cause. But they're way too smart actually to call it the cause. Most people will call it the because. I can't have love because there's no good men in my town. I can't have love because I'm not attractive, because I'm too old, because, whatever the reason is. Where the real cause of the results is your thoughts. It's what's happening right here. This is the first cause. My mom used to say it this way. My mom would say, Matt, you can't get to your dream. And I'd say, thanks, Mom. And she'd say, no, you have to come from the dream. You can't get to it. You have to come from it. And I really didn't understand what she was talking about for many, many years until I began to really grok what that meant. And this model I'm going to show you right now helps explain that principle right here. Check this out. So imagine that this little figure is you there, and you are swimming in a field of energy. We know that everything is energy. You are pure energy, and everything around you is energy, and that this energy in the field in which we're swimming is in superposition. In other words, this field of energy is responsive to your thinking. And so let this R represent your current results. You have results in your love life. You've got results in your career. You're making a certain amount of money. You have results in your health. Well, what do you notice about where you are and where that R is. They're connected by the same lines of vibration. In other words, the same frequency on which you're thinking leads you to take certain actions, generate certain feelings, come up with new ideas, new actions, new feelings. As long as it's on the same frequency, you're going to get the same result. And what happens is we fall in love with an idea. We want to manifest the love of our life, or we want to write a new book, change a career. We get in love with this idea. We say, I want that. But as long as we're thinking the same frequency thoughts, we're going to take actions that are going to continue to get us the same results. You see, studies show that we will think 4,000 distinct thoughts a day, and 95% of them are exactly the same thoughts. And that's why people live exactly the same lives. It's been said that some people live 90 years, but way more people live 1 year 90 times. And this is exactly why. You can't get to the dream. You have to come from the dream. And what does that mean? It means shifting how you're thinking and to think along the same vibration as your dream. And that's exactly what Marianne did. She began to shift the vibration of her own thoughts. She began to think new thoughts, and she thought, if I was already in this relationship, how would I think? How would I act? How would I feel? And in the mornings before she would take a shower, she began to look at her body, and instead of feeling not sexy and discouraged, she started to notice her body and think, what would my man find sexy about me? And she began to feel and generate that feeling of being desired, the same version and way that she would if she was in a relationship. She dreamed up what would she do in a relationship, and she thought, I've always had this idea of dancing to the song Lady in Red, in a red dress in the arms of my beloved. And so she practiced that. She got with a friend, they put on the song Lady in Red, she wore a red shawl, and she danced with her friend just to feel what it would feel like to be in that vibration. She created different thoughts, generated different feelings, led to different actions, and within a very short period of time, Marianne met Wayne, a sprightly, energetic man in his 80s. The two of them fell in love, created the romance of their lives, and shortly after that, she sent me this photo. And here's Marianne dancing in a red dress to the song Lady in Red in the arms of her beloved. Marianne, in her 70s, a woman who thought it would never happen for her, changed her thoughts, and it completely changed her life. And that same possibility exists for you. And so to support you in that, because 95% of what we think is the same every day, I wanted to share with you some new thoughts, some new ideas that would align you with the relationship that you want. I've created a beautiful gift for you, and it's a 21-day affirmation practice. And these affirmations have been calibrated to align you with the version of you who's already in the relationship. I'm going to link this gift in the video and in the description for you. Just click that link and you can get instant access to those affirmations. And I challenge you to say those affirmations for 21 days straight, and it will absolutely begin to shift your thinking and shift your vibration and shift what you create in your life. You can't get to your dream. You've got to come from your dream. And when you do, everything shifts. And my question for you is, how would you feel if you were already in the relationship that you wanted? Post those feelings in the comment section below. Just by doing that, you're going to help generate that state in you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.